got flat feet, like to run, no problem. Hoka Arahi 7 is here to save the day. Now I used to have the, I think, Hoka Arahi originals way back in 2017, 2018 I think. And then I think I did about 800 miles, in fact I've got it here. Well, I did, according to Strava, I did 807 miles in those. I got the Arahi too, and I did 654 miles in those, but they didn't feel quite as good as the first ones I got. They literally felt like clouds, gave me just the right amount of support and everything. Then I went with the 3s, totally fell out with them, did 193 painful miles in them. And where it was painful is on my foot, which is extremely flat. Well, my left foot is extremely flat. My right one's kind of got an arch, but not much of one. But on the inside here, I think it's called the rail, I'm not entirely sure, but on the inside here anyway, where the support is, where you can see it's all built up there, the 3rd Arahi really caused me pain there. I ended up getting blisters just constantly, even on the shortest of runs. Now bearing in mind I ran my first marathon in the first set that I had and trained fully for it in that pair, and no problems whatsoever. The 3rd pair that I got, I completely fell out with the Hokas at that point because my feet were just in absolute pain, and like I said, I was just blistering up even on like a 5k run. So why have I gone back to it? I thought to myself, I've been trying all these other shoes over the years since I fell out with Hoka, but I always wanted to get that feeling back that I got when I had the first pair. It just felt like I was running on clouds. It was the first time ever I put a pair of running shoes on and actually felt comfortable running for the whole duration of a run. And I wanted to get that back. And I thought, well, they're on 7 now. Surely they've fixed whatever problems they had. So I'm quite sure there's a ton of videos on YouTube with people giving you all the tech spec about these shoes and what have you, and that's not really what I'm here to do. I'm just here to give you sort of like my first impressions of them, and how I'm getting on with them. I've had them on my feet now for a couple of weeks, and the problem that I had, which was I sort of like ran on a bit of a camber of a hill, and so where my flat foot is flat and I were down like that, it was so just really pulling, and it felt like a torn down the side of my leg. Obviously I hadn't, because I wouldn't have been running, but it was just that strain that it put on my foot. Wearing these has pretty much eliminated the follow-up grief that was giving me, and so I just feel like it was absolutely time for me to get back into some supportive shoes. Run done. So would I recommend them? Absolutely. Do they give me any grief? None whatsoever. Any pain or any rubbing from where it's supporting my foot? None. Love them. So yes, it's a first impressions. They get the running whale seal of approval. I hope you found this video useful. I got 2 other pairs of shoes, so I'll be doing a quick first impressions on those also in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for that. If you haven't subscribed already, why not do so? Hit that bell notification so you'll know when I've uploaded, and I will see you in the next video.